all up in the DMs, as the young people would say. Sliding on through. It's the big homie J Mo. How you doing, my brother?
What's up? What's up? How you feeling? How's everybody?
Bruh, I'm sleepy, man. I feel like the new baby here already. I'm sleepy.
Hey, it be like that sometimes, man. I know I've been going through a lot over here myself, so as they say, the show must go on, right?
Yeah,
So
you gotta keep pushing through, man, and I'm glad to have you here. Glad to everybody that's in here. Be sure to subscribe to my man J Mo channel, Moochella's channel. Their links are in the description. And while you at it, go ahead and get that podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get them numbers up. Everything I put on my channel, I put on the podcast. It's another great way for you to share my content. And follow me on Instagram, the TikTok, and Twitter. So J Mo, while Moochie's getting her juice of choice for Saturday night, how did you like the episode? Give me your overall thoughts on the episode.
I mean, I liked it. I thought it was a good episode. It had a lot going on, but it all worked to advance the story. I mean, everybody talking about, Chuck on a pumping spree, but
I ain't mad at him.
Hey, he making up for lost time. So,
They can't get mad and say that he was a two-pump Chuck this time, because Chuck was laying that hammer down this time.
Mm-hmm.
He was laying.
Yeah,
I feel like Jay, he laid the hammer down too much.
The reservoir wasn't overflowing this time. He was ready to let you know what it's really about.
What's up, Jay?
What's up? He had to go ahead and let that couch out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
made it a sleeper sofa.
He turned that couch into the new deflate gate, the way he was in there pumping all the air out the damn couch.
Boy.
I'm just fed up with him.
Why?
Oh,
I'm fed up with him.
Right. I don't know why I said why.
He fell all in it this time and wasn't even stopping.
She pulled him in. It's quicksand.
Once he put her in the rope when he walked in the house, he should have did a about face and left.
Now, what he really should have done, if he really was serious, he shouldn't even have went over there.
Exactly. No, he shouldn't even have called her. He should have just not even called her or went. He should have ghosted her.
I'm so mad at him.
Yeah.
Act like it never even happened.
To you, and then all of a sudden, as soon as she put her boobs, her saggy boobs on her.
Them things wasn't saggy.
All of a sudden, he's
they
like,
was saggy. They was saggy. But you know what? They was a good saggy J-Mo. They was a good saggy.
Yeah, that wasn't. It wasn't grandma saggy where it's like stretched at the top thin, and then a ball of like sand in the bag at the bottom.
They ain't look like puppy dog ears, but she was like.
That was that good old. That was that good African saggy. Coming to America saggy, the kind we like. We can deal with that.
What?
I enjoyed every minute of her pulling in Charles, because I knew his ass wasn't gonna make it up out that house. Venus flytrap. Ooh, here we go. We already got super chat. We ain't even got into the nitty gritty yet. My big homie Marcus Vine, he comes through. I think Mabel Jones will go to the salon shop where Nicole works, gossiping about smashing Charles, and Nicole will overhear this gossip and tell Lucille. Oh, DeMarcus, you get 2 thumbs up, my brother.
I'm sorry, he's the inside man. He got to be the inside man.
Who, DeMarcus?
Yes.
He ain't the inside man.
D-Mickey is the inside man.
D-Mickey is
the inside man.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
We appreciate your insight, D Vicky Vaughn. We appreciate it. Yeah, let's get into this thing, y'all, because there's a lot to do that we got to go through in an hour. And I'll start out with you, Hammer. Talk to me about this scene when Cousin come up, let Lamar, Puppy Dog, know that the boys is on the streets looking for him. What was your analysis? Why was this interjected into the story?
I guess so he could have a drop on him. So he could be on high alert too.
Okay.
I mean, that's my only thing, because if he know they gunning for him, he's liking the competition.
J-Mo, how did you like Lamar looking like Mr. T with 59, 1100 gold necklaces? And did you see how he deflated that football like he worked for Tom Brady? Deflate-gate year?
Deflate-gate, yeah. I mean, hey, it showed that he been collecting his territory. Each chain, that means that a foot went in somebody's ass or almost did, or the threat. So it looked like he done collected his turf. But it shows that he not too business savvy. Because with that type of pull and fear, he should be the main man. He should be sitting like a K9. But in all reality, he just a glorified stick-up kid. Robbery, yeah, killer. Yeah, so, yeah, he don't know how to do nothing but run your pockets and threaten to kill you if I don't, or, you know, whatever. And that's it. He don't know how to do nothing else. If he had more mental, he could have been the big man. But, oh well.
He's running around there letting stuff get in his head too much. Because he should certainly be the big man on campus, but right now he's not. He definitely has some mental health issues. We've been hearing that his whole life. He's been in and out of foster care, we learned. And then on top of that,
Blackie,
he cannot have sex.
That does hurt, especially in the prime of your life. And I'm sure, you know, he running around doing all of that, and then he feel lacking in one area. So
yeah, I mean, you can't do but so much eating of the cookie. I mean,
yeah, I know, right?
You know, yeah, man. Now let's get around to you, J-Mo. So we get to here to this scene. Meech and Terry is back. They in there with who? Your boy, Lil Zane. And they just talking about what the next moves is. Okay, my man decide he gonna go take a piss. Now, if you in the drug game, J-Mo, why you taking a piss facing the wall? I would have my back to the damn wall, first of all. He gets blown away by Lamar with a Matrix damn gun.
You would think they had a bathroom inside the damn store.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, why he out in the back of the alley? Why they ain't in the store? And they came, this dude got shot twice before they came out there. Before, that's a gauge. They didn't run out the first time. And then when dude saw him, he just like, oh man. He ain't trying to go run around the corner or see where, or if you see somebody running away or nothing. They just was just like, oh well. But it was messed up. Lamar got the drop on them as always. They are so predictable. They go to the same spot, same thing, so flashy and open. So they can't really mess with him on that level. And even in this episode, I would think they said in the beginning, we never really mess with guns like that. That wasn't our thing. Right. And you can tell they ain't really no street dudes. They was with their mom and dad. They was some, you know, school kids that turned to the streets because of poverty. But they wasn't in the streets, no mama, no dad. Like, Lamar was in the street. He had nothing. No mama, no daddy, really living here, living there. He didn't have a choice, you know. Whereas they turned to that thinking it was the way out. You know, whether it was or not, who knows? Let everybody answer that on their own.
Right.
What you got, Mooch? He gets blown away.
I couldn't like me why he took a look out there. Like, I'm like, you was just inside the record shop. Like, why? They don't have a bathroom in there?
Mooch, I'll tell you this.
They probably pee on the toilet seat, don't want to wipe it.
Yeah, but he's taking a leak. I mean, go ahead and go to the bathroom in there.
I know, right?
Sometimes, Mooch, it feels better to take a leak outside when it's cold and all the cold air rush around your penis while all the water is coming out.
You telling me something
I ain't know all this either, but it sounded funny.
Yeah, it's very refreshing.
Whenever that cold air hit mine, they shriveled up a little. Woo! Right. Time to put it away.
Not when you're peeing, because that water coming out of there is nice and warm. It keeps it inflated, nice and warm. Cold on the outside, warm in the middle. Okay. Now, when you dudes go and do this somewhere that's cold, tell me how you feel. It's gonna feel like you took your shit out of a wintergreen mint freezer. It's gonna be feeling good.
Well,
You got it over here smell. Hey, you got it sounding like a Newport cigarette this month, man. You got menthol thing. Let me go ahead and give me a little menthol on that thing. Let me get a menthol Trojan. Baby, not only will it protect you, you feel real relaxed afterwards, and so will I.
Oh my God. This was for you, Moochie. After we get that boy dead, Coach Kopp confronts Meech, and he still really and truly got a hard on for Meech. Meech is telling him, go find who done this. Coach Kopp was like, I'm gonna get you, nickel. Talk to me, Moochie. Is Coach Kopp just doing too much?
He is doing too much, and I want to know how you let somebody go that you actually seen shoot somebody.
Thank you.
How y'all letting Lamar run amok like a serial killer, and he just knocking off people, and y'all know he's doing this, and y'all still letting him rock out? I'm not getting all of that. I'm not getting all of that at all. So I don't know. I was told that I saw earlier. I was told that I interrupt people and I overtalk them, so I'm really trying to stay quiet tonight. Somebody in the chat must don't like me talking. So
Man, what?
yeah.
Okay. Oh well.
Shouts out to the butthead.
Yeah, just say your thing, man. Don't worry about that stuff.
Out to the butthead.
So Jay, what you got on it? What you got on this scene right here?
Coach Kopp and him coming or whatever. I mean, you know, he mad he can't really bust him. I think it's all going back to he's self-conscious that he used to get money with him, get bribes. You know, his partner messed up this, that, and the other. So now he got the little hard on that he want to bust them, and he got blinders on to that. And all this other stuff is happening, like Moochie say, Lamar and other things, and you should be focusing on that as well. But he just want to bust Meech as if that would just like clean up the city.
I'm not understanding that.
The only thing I could think of is he got some type of self-conscious way of trying to blame Meech for all the, and then what's old boy name? J Mo stole my name. He feel bad that he got killed. He deserved to die. Copying too much. Anyway, so he probably feel guilty about some of this stuff. But then instead of dealing with it the right way, he want to blame Meech probably. So I don't know.
And you know he's still upset with Meech because they was in business together last season.
Right.
And then Meech basically kicked his ass to the curb. And when that happened, Coach Kopp felt like, oh, N-word, you think you just about to leave me hanging? It ain't going to be no repercussion? And so he's still mad about that extra money he's getting from me.
Plus, he probably look at it like, you kicked me to the curb. I'm the one supposed to kick you to the curb. Like, you the one that's the criminal.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah, that would have pissed me off.
I think he feels guilty
for
taking the money, and now that the word is spreading around the precinct or the job that he's a dirty cop, it's not a good look for him. It's not a good look at all. It makes people side-eye you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Here we go. Jay, I got a clip for this one. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do come prepared and bring clips for us to watch and review. And this next one deserves a clip. So, Jay, we're going to start with you on this one. Let's take a look at somebody who needed to go and secure themselves a therapy dog. And I think we know exactly who I'm talking about.
That was crazy.
That was good cinematography, how they had him they had the camera and then the thing, and then he spit on it, but it looks as if it spits in his face. See, those are the things that adds to the storytelling. So when I do my Mosco and I say the cinematography, that's something different that you actually see. It make you feel it. You know what I mean?
It makes it more realistic.
Yeah, like that's different. They could have just filmed and we could have just saw him spit from any regular side angle.
Effect, like he was doing it in our face.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that's good, man. I like that. Good job, especially for a TV show. But yeah, man, I like it. Therapy dog got him a little DMX over here, Junior, and you know where my dog's at. He said, "You black it, they ain't treat you good. Me neither." He said, "You bite me, I'ma bite you back." Bite me, I'ma bite you back. Next thing you know, he went on ahead and bit the man. Because the man been biting him. I'm going to bite the man back. Come here.
Now, because he actually hurt a white person, do you think they're going to be coming for him now?
It would be more realistic, but I doubt it.
It would 100%. It would 100% be more realistic.
Yeah.
But I doubt it. Because dude was a crackhead and he's dog fighting. Crackhead and he dog fighting. Okay? He doing both. And Lamar took his butt out and then took the dog and is trying to rehab the dog. So
But in the 80s,
he want to take him out of a bad situation. So, you know.
But in the 80s, they wouldn't have cared.
He's going to be his guard dog now, so.
In the 80s, that's a dog theft crime. Yeah, in the 80s, that would have been a dog theft crime and assault and trespassing.
But now he's got his dog, and this dog of his is going to be his accomplice in his crimes. We already seen that this episode.
Exactly. That's what I said. Did you see how he was barking? With that.
Now, did y'all think about this? That dog could be a plot device to really push Lamar over the edge. Because at the end of the day, are we going to be too upset if somebody killed his dog? The dog going to die. I just want y'all to know that.
He's going to be like John Wick.
Yeah, the dog going to die.
Okay, come on now.
Yeah, he going to die.
I did interrupt, but I had to get it out before I lose my train of thought. And I'm going to talk like how I want to because my people respect me and they know I respect them, and that's that.
Okay, now, and this is going to be the end of that. Don't respond to the comments.
Nah, he here on a Saturday night, though. Come on.
Just let him go.
How good is your life?
Just don't respond to the comments. Don't keep it moving. Let him talk. So, Moochie, this one's on you. How did you feel when this took place and Meech learns that B. Mickey was actually about to be a father and he didn't know this information?
I think Meech was kind of hurt. Like, he felt bad for him. But he knew that he had to do it because he knew what she was. She was a rat. But he felt some sort of empathy for his situation. He did feel the empathy once he said it. And you know, he did do a gesture to try to make up for it.
He did. He definitely done that. And we already seen there was tension with B. Mickey really feeling like Terry, he should be where Terry was at, and that Terry should not get his position back. So, Jay, how did you feel about this exchange between these two characters?
I mean, I thought that was kind of tripped out when Meech, when he learned about, you know, she was pregnant or whatever, he kind of changed up. And I was surprised he even knew that that's probably why he was sad. But
good point.
Yeah, I was like, damn, he put that on right on point. I would have thought maybe mom's first, but then you know, later we saw what Meech thought about with the funeral plan stuff. I'm like, man, I wouldn't have been thinking of that at that age. So he kind of was more compassionate. After he learned that was that, he was like, man, don't be worrying about that rat. Then he told her, he was like, oh, damn, I ain't know, sorry about that. But then he kind of was back to business. But then we saw later, so I'm like, damn, Meech kind of, that family brotherhood stuff we saw it kind of mess with B Mickey before at the right time, and then come back again. So I don't know. It was interesting, man. I think that one question I was expecting Meech to say, because it would have been the first question I would have asked when he told me that, was, did you know that when you did that? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would have won, and then if he'd have said, yeah, I'd have been like, damn, bro. You should have told me. I ain't know. But they ain't asked, so.
Wow.
Yeah. Then if he said no, I'd have been like, how you find out? Snitch.
I like the way they played this season, because I really had no heads or tails of how B Mickey was going to play this. The first time B Mickey basically saved Meech, I felt like, okay, that's it. He ain't going to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
This time B Mickey was in too deep, and I think when he decided to show Meech, he was ready to die, I feel like. Because either he gonna die from Meech or the police gonna kill him. I felt like he was ready to die in that moment. Or his brother, because he felt like his brother had turned his back on him, but come to find out, nah, he ain't forgot about you, bro. He ain't forgot about you.
And another thing I meant to say real quick, why does he keep tripping over Terry? You can never be his actual brother. You should look at being with Meech and Terry as their second as one. You know what I mean? Like, that's as close as you could ever get. Until we know later down in history, but like, come on, man. I know, right?
I had a problem with him letting him talk about his brother like that to him.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, because if somebody was talking about my sister like that, yo, that's my sister. At the end of the day, yo, watch your mouth. That's what I would have said. Watch your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's my sister talking about.
Even considering the turmoil, I would think about the turmoil he's watched happen to Meech and Southwest T this season. Southwest T basically said he didn't want to be in the game. Mm-hmm. Southwest T, he knows him and Southwest T, Meech and Terry got into a fight where Meech claimed he whipped that ass, okay? And Terry basically done said, look, I don't want to be in this game. And Meech told all the fellas, while B Mickey was standing there, the only people y'all supposed to answer to is me and B Mickey. That's what he said. So wouldn't that make you feel like you have the right to think that you higher than the brother?
Yeah. At that moment, but
this brothers, this
I'm
blood.
Talking about how that conversation right there, he was like, nobody called me, nobody this, nobody that. But you knew that the block was hot. You knew that he got shot. You knew that the cops was on him. You knew all of this was going on. And he can't make moves like that and make phone calls. He knows it's hot right now.
Plus, Mooch, he don't use the phone like that. Like, even in the documentary, don't y'all remember him saying he didn't communicate on the phone like that?
Right. So I could say what I want about my sister, but you not gonna. So if that's between them. That's how I feel. Like, you're not going to talk about her like that. That's my job.
Well, how about this one? Like, I'm curious to know how the women feel about this next character. Lawanda Moochie.
I don't like what her mother got scheming going on.
So I think the mama trying to put some of
She
them
putting some kind of on that boy.
Yeah. She about to do some root work on him. Got my man Bill. But do you feel like Lawanda is easily influenced by mothers? So she was influenced by Terry mama the first time to lie to him. And now she come in this house telling Terry she's cool with him being in the game. She's down for whatever. I knew she was lying through her teeth. What did you think when she said this, Mooch?
She knew she was making nice so she could get everything that her mother told her to get.
Yep.
That's why she came there early. She knew he was asleep. And she was able to maneuver around in that room the way she did.
And you saw her take that belt, right?
I saw her take the belt. I didn't see the brush, the brush, the chain, the jacket, because that was it was like she took a lot of his personal belongings, and I think it was things that he cherished.
Things that he cherished.
Or personal to him.
And the hair, the brush for the hair. So
the hair.
Once they did that, I was like, she's getting ready to put something on him.
They got DNA. Hell, they about to make a little doll baby that's gonna be teeth, and then they're gonna wrap it up and all that shit.
Doll baby.
Breaking his leg.
Voodoo doll.
Voodoo doll. Talk to me, Jay. How you feeling about Lawanda's character arc?
I feel that she's young. We gotta remember these people are still high school kids, and I forget that. I know I lived a kind of fast, advanced life, I thought, in Chicago, and I know it's people that lived a faster and advanced life than me, because I know what I thought I was doing. There's people doing more stuff, and I thought that was crazy. But these guys at a young age, wow. They are living an advanced life, owning a business, moving pound keys, dealing with grown people, getting shootout killings and all, getting shot. Both of them have been shot. Both of them got kids. They are living an advanced. Meech might be 18 or 19. Terry ain't even 18 yet. Ain't even out of high school. So they are very impressionable. And so I think, of course, she not living as fast as they are, but she's living faster than a girl her age going to do her homework and coming home, going to cheerleading or something. So she got a kid and living fast, but I think, like you said, the mamas, those are probably the biggest influences in her life, and she don't know what to do, and she trying to win her man and her family, and she want, to be with him, but she don't know what to do. And she trying whatever she told will work. And the first thing didn't work. We already know burying his drawers in the backyard ain't gonna work, even if you make a little Chucky doll.
The first thing didn't work because they talked too soon while he was still in the house.
Yeah, they blew it.
This could backfire on her. You could get him, but he's still gonna be with everybody and anybody else, but he probably won't never leave you. So do you really want that?
That's what she wants.
Stuff like that. It's like
she want a voodoo doll.
But do you want somebody that's still gonna be with other people and stuff like that? That's you, if that's what you want.
That's crazy, yeah.
She came in the house pretending like she was down for whatever, but I knew that she was lying through her teeth. I knew she was lying through her teeth.
Well, I think if he would have been on page with her, she would have been happy. But he wasn't, so she like, okay, plan B.
Yeah, once he said that, I'm just trying to be cordial. That was the part where she's like, all right, I'm going through with this. And then once he came in and dropped him to the mother, and the mother co-signed, she was like, full speed ahead. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it seems like there's two issues going on here. Number one, she really don't want him in the street gang. Mm-hmm. She don't want him doing that. And then number two, she really want this man to be like in love with her. Like, I want you to be in love with me. And it ain't no kind of root. You about to go plant that down his bag of goodies underneath the shade tree, and it's gonna dig into the bag and grow new. That stuff ain't going. Like Moochie said, if anything, he find out about this, he's gonna make life very difficult.
Yeah, he's gonna leave her alone for good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't know if she really.
I don't even think he's gonna leave. I think he's still gonna be back and forth with her.
Yeah, I don't think she really want him out the game, though. I think that's what everybody told her that she should want. Because she didn't start complaining until everybody else told her to complain about it.
Yeah, until the mother put the bug in her ear, and that's why she left town. That's when she messed up. Because once she left town...
Gave him space to roam.
And plenty of people said it in the chat tonight. Once she left town, he checked out.
Yeah.
He checked out of the relationship.
He found somewhere else to park that black Mercedes. I got a new driveway, baby. It's real yellow. Nice and warm. Got two big humps. to keep it nice in my shade for my car.
Y'all gonna love this one. This one's for you, Moochie. I have another video presentation to present, and then we're gonna talk about it. This one is for you, Moochie. Where is it? Where is it? No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, here we go. Look, dog. It'll be good. Who the fuck is you? Chill, Shane. You straight? No. What'd you say your name was again? Meech. From Southwest. Where? Sterl. Well, let's do this meet and greet somewhere else. In case them 6 mile niggas try to come light shit up. Let's get it. Moochie the Hammer, did you like the way Meech ingratiated himself to the PA boy that he needed to move weight and help him find Lamar?
Look, that was the best way. He was an opportunity was there and he took it. Now, you know how they say Marvin never missed the opportunity to miss the opportunity? He's the total opposite with this. He saw an opportunity, took it, and look, he's getting what he wants out of it. Well played out.
J-Mo, how did you like Mr. Every haircut should cost $100 line through his damn teeth? And he neglects to tell people his ass owned a couple of barbershops, but I digress. How did you like seeing him in the Detroit Players Ball right before Meech put hands on folks?
Yeah, man, Jalen, he loved Detroit till he died, boy. So you know, he found out they had this show. He was gonna find some way to squeeze in there. So it was good to see him. I guess playing a athlete or a version of himself or something. But you know, it was cool. And to what Meech did, any dude that's been out there in a fight or out there in the streets, if you ever been into a fight and some dude that helped you that you didn't know, you automatically gonna have a friendship and a bond. They're gonna get some points off top than just a regular, hey, how you doing? What's up? What up, though? You know, and so that right there, that like Moochie say, he didn't miss that opportunity. Because at first, when he tried to talk, you know, he had his guard dog ready to bite his head off. Like I said, when I talked about it the other night, dude, you know, he would have never probably got that cool with them that fast.
Nope.
Yeah, without that fight. So, you know, it was worth it. Like it got what he needed to make that connection. So, and yeah. It's going to all play out in the end.
Gonna be some good mess here. Right back your way, J-Mo. We get a scene where Southwest T is cutting his daddy's hair real close to the kitchen. Now, I hate to do this, y'all. I hate to do it. I'm about to digress a little bit. I hate to do it. But for my man Chuck the fuck to supposed to be a handyman, why the hell is the paint missing on the walls in his own damn house? Look at that shit, Jay. Look at that.
I've been talking about that. I'm like,
walls. Go paint your walls, man. like if you're gonna be staying in everybody else's drain pipes, make sure you unclogging the pipes at your house too. But anyway, Jay.
They house is falling apart, yo. It has been like that. Meanwhile, you running to fix everything in this lady house that's probably taking a hammer like this and breaking it.
That's what she's doing.
Look, I want Charles to come on. What can I break next? Clink, clink, clink.
Hey,
Lucille better take some pointers.
Look,
she has something broke.
I know, right?
So I could just look at it. So I can just look and fix stuff. What can I break in here next?
Broke in her house this time, Moochie. Did you catch that? She had something broke. She had something broke.
Hip.
But no, that belt around her waist was broke. That was broke.
I'm mad at Charles. I'm mad at Markisha. I'm mad at her.
Anyway, we'll be about to get there, y'all. We promise we're about to get there. So, Jay, this was a real conversation between a man who done made up in his mind, I can make money without going to school, and parents who's worried because during that era, Jay, you had so many people that was parents in Lucille and Chuck's situation where they ain't have no education, they working for the plant, they working at a factory, and they felt like because America has told you the best way to prosper is to get education. And there is some truth in that. But at the end of the day, he was able to rattle off some of the richest people in the world that ain't even graduated high school. So how do you feel about this kind of a quagmire between a parent who want to make sure their child lives and not worry about the prosperity that comes with the living versus a child that's like, the hell on this poverty, I'm tired of being broke, I might have to worry about who's going to be trying to get me every night, but at least I'm living the life I want to live.
I mean, I saw a lot wrong with what he said and a lot right with what Chuck said, actually. Like he said, you don't make no computers or design none of this stuff. Do none of the stuff these people you name do. Play a horn or do none of that stuff. So, yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. You don't have to always have to have a path to school, but you have to have something. Now, if he said, man, forget school, I'm just going to focus on this business. He could have grew to be an Enterprise Rent-A-Car one day. They started somewhere, you know what I mean? Somebody got... So, that's not impossible. They already started, and look at his age. In 20 years, he wouldn't even be 40. Who's to know what he could have did? You know what I mean? So, it ain't necessarily that you have to, you know, go to school. And, yeah, school is a good way, but... it's ways to do it right. You don't want to come out with so much debt that you can't really do anything else. You kind of stuck. So, you know, you want to do certain things. So, but back then, where they was working and what she was getting paid, how much could she have been getting paid at minimum wage at 89? Like $4?
$4.25.
$4.25. So, like, woo-wee.
But not Chuck. Chuck was working at the plant.
Fleetwood, baby.
Yeah, 89, they was paying $13 an hour, which was like middle class.
Hey, he parks his Fleetwood black Cadillac in 2 driveways. Now. Moochie. He doing good.
He pulling up to the bumper in his limousine.
You know what I mean? He got 2 garages. Forget a driveway. He got 2 garages.
You know, pull up to.
You know what I mean?
At the very least, Jay, he washing his Cadillacs off in between rides.
Yeah, he get a nice hot wash. Nice hot wax on that caddy. Wax it.
Wax on.
Woo!
What you think, Moochie? You got a son, and I'm sure you probably had discussions similar to this. How did you feel about this exchange?
No, my son was like, you know what? At that time, with him filling out those doggone college applications, I had to be like, get moving, with all of that. But with school, he wanted to play college ball, so it was like that was his incentive.
Okay.
He wanted to play ball, so I didn't have a problem with him with finishing school and stuff like that, and not wanting to go to school.
Okay. Cool.
When he was younger, that's different. Like,
yeah, and Terry is high school. Like, that's like not even nothing today. Saying that you got a high school diploma, that's like the basics. That's like 8th grade or something. Nowadays,
it was big time during his era, though.
Right? Because that was like college back then. If you had a high school, you could get most jobs. Now you need a college to feel like that high school day, because there's so many people with a college that can't get a job. You know.
I'll say this about their conversations, because this is something I talk to young people about to this day. In regards to the way it went down on the show, basically the parents want him to do something legal that he don't got to worry about death and jail. And he's trying to do something where you're going to have to worry about that. Mm-hmm. However, the people he named off, they are making money from the entertainment spectrum.
Exactly.
And when you are capable of making money from the entertainment spectrum, you probably don't need college per se. However, this is something else I learned too. People who are good damn salesmen, they ain't got to go to college either. Right beside where these doctors live at in my neighborhood, beside them is dudes that are top sellers at the used car place. They bringing in like $400,000-$500,000 because they know how to sell their ass off.
I used to work in sales.
Yep. What is Terry and Meech doing? They basically in sales, but the caveat is the sales they doing can have their ass in jail or dead.
And they doing a lot of networking too.
Yep.
That's more they sales because it's not actual hand to hand. So of course,
These salesmen, the two. If you good in sales, you good in network. The two go.
Oh yeah.
The two. Like there's no such thing as you rich from sales and you ain't figured out how to network. You don't have a network to go to, and so I think that for young people, if you know you've got a good, unique skill, and you want to try it out, there's nothing wrong with trying it out. And you can always go back to school. You can always go back to school.
And
that's always there.
The key with being young is if you try it out, you may not have family and bills to pay. Because if you want to do sales to really make money, you need to work on commission. You know, I used to work sales commission when I was younger on jobs and make a lot of money. But
I did too.
Yeah, and my bosses and everybody above me made a lot of money. So sales can make a lot of money. You right. You right.
Now, this one go to you, Mooch. I should not be laughing at this girl face, but I'm sorry, I did. I did. So Moochie.
Yo, she was making weird faces though.
I'm gonna leave it at I'm gonna leave it at that. So Moochie, what kind of business do you think Meech got her side doing? Is she holding the weight at her shop, or is he getting her to wash some of his money? What you think he got going on?
I think she's washing the money.
Okay.
She's washing the money.
Wow. And Jay, what you think? Washing the money, holding stacks, what's she up to at the shop?
That's a good one. I didn't really think too deep about it. I saw it and my thought was, I didn't think washing the money, but she is either holding something or gonna be some type of middleman or something for him. I don't know about the wash just because how much could a beauty shop say they made? I don't know. Can't say $1 million.
Yeah, during that
in Detroit over there. No.
oh my God.
That's everybody got a new hairdo every week in that mug.
Crazy. But see, here's the thing. If you do it in cash, it ain't like today where you got electronics.
Yeah.
You can pretty much wash it with cash and kind of make up any number if you can show that you ran enough water, you bought enough product.
Ain't gonna be enough to run that on no damn beauty shop. They too much money. You see what I'm saying? They'd have to have a super cuts to wash Meech money.
Cash run business. Not that many people was using credit cards back then in the beauty salon.
Right. But to wash it, you have to.
Money, your hair, all of that stuff.
That's true, but in order to wash money, you have to say they make $500 a day. You will say they make $1,000 a day. He will give them the extra $500. They will have to claim that money was $1,000 they made. You can't say cash under the table. Well, then it's not washed because you can't show its income legitimately. That's why it's washed, because you took it dirty. Now we put it in the system as clean money, a check. And now I can legitimately say, I got a job here. This is my paycheck. This is her business. We sell this amount. We wash 1,000 heads a day, and that's how we make $50,000 because we charge $50, 1,000 head, 50,000. That ain't gonna add up. They're gonna be like, y'all got a line around the corner. How many heads y'all? What? I mean, people. What? That's why I say they would need a supercuts to wash the amount of money they doing. You see what I'm saying? So they would have to claim it.
They couldn't use a supercut.
Don't ask me how I know that.
She ain't the only one.
Nah,
that's all I'm saying.
they could
She ain't the only one.
They could do like a.
That's why I say maybe holding, because nobody would expect the beauty salon to have dope or money, because they thinking it's a beauty salon. Why would it be drugs and money in there for Meech?
Well, that's a dumb move if he did that, because you're not supposed to keep both in the same place.
Well, one or the other. He gave her money, so it probably won't be both. Yeah, it probably won't be both. He gave her money, so she'll probably be holding money. He probably have somebody else holding dope. And then somebody will eventually find out money is there. They'll get robbed, probably hurt, and the sister.
I don't think that's going to be a good idea with her being a bank.
It ain't a good idea.
Makeup kids run up in there.
No.
That was my next thing I was going to say.
No, it ain't a good idea. Plus his sister is there.
Idea. You got your sister in there.
Yeah.
Meech think nothing about, he don't care about nobody
nope.
but himself. If he set that hair salon up to be a bank, that's like an accident waiting to happen.
Well, that's why I said the other night when I was talking about it, that everything they touch, they poison. Whether it was the father's car dealership, whether it's this, they don't think, and that's what young people do. They don't think of the ramifications of 3-4 steps ahead. If I have this money here and somebody find out, they will come and rob these women. What if they get shot? My sister's in here. That's a bad idea. Let's find something else. But young people don't think that. My son, I'm dealing with young teenagers. They don't think that. They teenagers. They don't think that far ahead. And so it is a dumb move, but we are older.
But I feel like Meech feel like it can't happen to them because they don't like That's how he feels. Sometimes his like I said this since the beginning of the season. His cockiness, his own cockiness gets in his way. His own way. Yeah. And this is one of those moments. This is one of those moments when his cockiness gets in the way because you already done traumatized this girl enough.
I agree.
You done traumatized Nicole enough. She seen her friend die. Now this man done came to the door and basically was getting ready to off your mom.
Yeah. And
now, on the heels of that, you do this?
And ain't even considered what you just said. He's not even considering that. So that's just showing. And I think his cockiness is part of his problem now because they let T out, but they won't let him out on house arrest because they think he's still happy about his life and stuff.
Yep.
That's why I feel like he gonna have that girl washing money. Because that's about the safest thing he can do with her while your little sister is working there. And I think he's considering the sisters there. But at the end of the day, anything that he does with her is going to put his sister in danger. Like anything that's going to increase revenue to that place that could possibly have something to do with him is putting Nikki in danger whenever she's there. It don't matter what it is. So I think that the safest job would be for him to let her watch some of his money, which I think that's what she's going to be doing. I don't think she's going to watch all of it, but some of that money I think she's going to be watching, but that still puts Nikki in a very, very dangerous situation. But it looked like Nikki decided that her nosy ass going to quit that job because she don't understand adults and why we have this zeal, this zest, this thirst for money. She walked out by the end of the episode. She was mad. She damn near cussed out the owner. Like,
she was like, y'all overweight.
Because she don't have bills to pay yet.
Or children.
Or children, right. Then you'll start to feel the real struggle of life. She feel a little bit of sharing milk. Okay, that's nasty.
Right.
But
right. Okay, so exactly. Young boy, you got a good point. Do you think Meech did that intentionally because he don't want to work in the first place?
No.
Nah.
That's too risky.
No. I think he's too selfish to think about that.
That's too much money. That's too much money to be putting on the line anyway. That he really tried to do business with that girl.
No. I just think he think that's another little slick, smooth move. He just think he's so damn smart. and smooth.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I just, somebody said it in the chat, so that's why I asked it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're to our next clip, and this one's going to start with Jay. Now, I want y'all to buckle in tight, because this one might get real steamy up in here. It involves Chuck and Lucille. This one's going to get good. It's going to get good. Me and Jay going to represent for the men, and, of course, the Hammer is going to represent and break glass ceilings with the women.
So I'm getting double team tonight?
Don't watch what you say.
Yeah, man. Here we go, Jay. You get the floor first.
I need to tell you something. I thought that you were having an affair with Sister Riley. And so
That's the wrong woman.
I confronted her. Those dirty magazines just had my head going crazy. So I know that you are a good and faithful husband who wants the best for his family.
I blame Lucille once again. It's all her fault. Everything has been her fault from day one, from holding out the hot box. Like, where's she been? Holding out the hot box all day. She been holding out the hot box. Made the man go crazy. Now you didn't put you a good man. I know you wouldn't do nothing. You a good man. You so good. I gotta go and tell her it's over with. I'm a good man. My wife think I'm a good man. I am a good man. Hey, let me tell you something, boobies. Boobies, I can't do it, boobies. Oh my God. That tongue got to wagging, boy. He saw that there. Blue, do you find me sexy? Do you find me sexy?
Hey, let Moochie get on in here first, because I got to hear this. Because this was a very revealing dinner. Now, Charles...
Or dessert.
He didn't lie to her, but he ain't tell her the whole truth either, Moochie. And
she got stabbed with a steak knife.
We also got a one-on-one about the things that Lucille is insecure about, and she forgot to mention some things in that conversation that she was insecure about that a lot of people do in their regular relationships. So I'm very interested to hear what you got to say, Mooch, before me and Jay put that pile driver on you.
I just couldn't take on dirty niggas. I confronted Sister about it because I asked you. I thought you were having an affair. And he looked so guilty.
All he
had was the look of guilt on his face.
Oh, yes. He played the hell out that shit.
What, the pages stuck together?
And guilt sitting at that table. Just like it was in the bed with them a couple of weeks ago.
So Moochie, this is what I want to know. Forget what happened after this dinner date. To this dinner date and this episode, why you so mad with Charles just up to this point?
Why? Because he already slept with her, and he already slept. Like, the whole time this scene was going on, she was like, you're a faithful man. He said, I've been totally dedicated to you. I was saying, and I was messing with me. I was adding on this at the end, but I wasn't messing with Riley, Sister Riley. I was messing with the neighbor.
But he still was dedicated to her. That was just a mess around. Ain't nothing wrong with a mess around.
That was a one night stand. Wham bam, thank you, man. 2-pump chump.
That's it.
Yeah. So when he went back to redeem himself.
Okay, now that's the problem.
That's Lucille's fault. Guilting him.
Lucille's fault. She already gave him some.
No, it's her fault because she guilted him at that dinner about how good he is. So he felt guilty and he wanted to be good and tell her. That's why I said I must have made too many jokes. But that's why I was.
I ain't in that camp, Moochie.
Okay, I made too many jokes when I said it the first time. But this is what I said. And I know women Hey, I'ma say it. So women, y'all can be mad. I get it. But he tried to be good. It might have been a one-time thing. It was her fault too for that. Okay. But anyway, she guilted him and he wanted to tell her it's over like a man, and
No.
he couldn't resist.
Once he shouldn't even walked in the house when she was in just her robe. I'm sorry.
No.
He shouldn't even went over there.
He should have went over there.
Yes.
She should have just got ghosted. That's it.
No, you can't do that. You cannot do that because you need to know what's going on in her mind so that she don't snake attack your wife. So you can't ghost her. You have to figure out what is she thinking, and you can do that via phone call or in the church. But you don't go to her house. You don't go to the house. Hell no, you asking for it going to the house.
He should have never went over there.
You got a good point.
Look, there's so many people saying that. He could have just called her and be like, look, I can't fix nothing in your house no more. Yeah. I'm going to send so-and-so from the church, deacon so-and-so. He going to come fix everything.
But here's the twist. The wife and her friends, so she going to pop up to sit in their kitchen table.
Mm-hmm. If she start doing that, the wife, Mabel might pop up and be sitting at the kitchen table as Chuck
playing footsie. I could see her doing that because she's desperate. And it's like, yeah, they all wanted him at that party.
Squeeze that Charmin, that ground Chuck.
Yeah, and I believe they just wanted somebody that's not available where they could just be a home wrapper.
So you think if he left his wife, they wouldn't want him no more like that?
Pretty much.
That would be messed up.
Wait a minute, Mooch. I don't think they home wreckers per se. I just think that they selfish. They just want the peanuts for themselves. They ain't trying to wreck the house. I mean, they're trying to wreck the house. They gonna literally.
You say in the same sentence, I really want to thank you for opening up your home to me and accepting, looking out for me when I got my divorce. But you gonna screw my husband?
Who said that? Mabel said that?
Mabel said that.
She did say that a few episodes ago or something.
And now you screw him? What type
he said,
yeah, right. I got needs, damn it.
She like, you didn't want it.
It went downhill when Lucille basically said he had to earn respect. So she made him feel less of a man. So I think
I blame it all on Lucille.
All of that attention, that's why he did what he did.
Lucille has culpability, and it all.
Oh, I didn't say she didn't. I never said that.
It came full circle at this dinner table because the minute that man said he failed on being able to provide her with the final things in life, her face lit up like a damn Christmas tree because that was what I kept saying about how men have to cater to a woman's emotions before we usually get the draws and vice versa. But once you finally get the ring on the woman, you marry the woman, there's maintenance that has to take place if you want the relationship to work right. It's just like a damn car. If you don't get your oil changed, the shit fall apart. And then you can say it's just a bad car, it's a terrible car, he's a terrible man, but you got to do maintenance. And when she felt like her emotional cup wasn't being felt, she took away his panty drawers cup, and he's still a human male.
I love the way y'all make excuses for Charles, and y'all did not do this for Tasha. And I'm just baffled with this whole thing.
Tasha,
y'all made all the excuses in the world for Charles. Y'all made all the excuses in the world for Charles, and then with Tasha, y'all threw her under the bus, threw stones, rocks, and everything else that woman.
It's separate though. Exactly, it's a separate thing.
Exactly what I say verbatim bad about her.
He knows.
I said everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows,
not you.
Okay. But what I say.
It was directed towards him.
But I'll say this to be short.
Years ago.
I'll say this to be short. Okay. Chuck didn't have money, but he still loved his wife, supported his family. Tasha had money, didn't support her husband in his dream, didn't want to raise her kids, had her mama doing it, and was always out doing other stuff, and didn't do nothing. So it's two separate things. You got a man trying and did everything but money. She got everything and didn't do nothing. So she's trash.
What you mean she didn't do nothing She said
She didn't even raise her own kids. Her mama
Gun
did.
charge for dude.
What?
Took the gun.
For
When the
who?
gun was in the car.
No, you got to go back to when she was a teenager.
They relationship.
So she only did something before they had kids, before he had money, before anything. That's the only thing she get credit for her teenage years, when she did something he didn't ask her to do. So she got to live off that? She a one-hit wonder. I did one thing for you. Remember, I had that gun when we was a teenager. Remember, I don't do nothing else.
She showed them how to wash their money too.
No, she spent as much money as she showed. She spent.
And tell him how to do certain stuff. You can't.
And she lived a high-priced life for all the work she did. She was paid handsomely. She had the best clothes.
Basically, she did the same thing that Lucille did with not supporting her husband's dreams and things of that nature. So that.
And she didn't raise her kids either. Her mama do.
She was with them sometimes. So
Man, how many times we see that little girl on the show with her? We all didn't know about that joke.
you
Come
gotta
on.
blame that on the writers at this point.
They made her look bad. They wrote her to look bad.
Writers at this point. She was making breakfast and cooking and stuff like that because Tasha was coming over and eating.
Season 1.
Talking about she wasn't like,
Season 1.
any sort of wifely duty.
She teaching boys her son how to be a drug dealer and stuff. Ghost trying to teach him how to stay out of drugs. He died trying to fight his kids out of the game.
I have a problem with that too.
So it's just totally different. Chuck trying to keep his kids out the game.
How y'all be throwing women under the bus?
It ain't women. It ain't women. I do individuals. Everybody's an individual. I don't care if you're a man, woman, black, white, Chinese. Everybody's an individual. Individuals get graded accordingly in my book. I don't care if you're a man, woman, black, white, Chicago, wherever. Individuals do things, and I look at individuals for what they do. That's it. Because everybody of all things do all stuff, so I don't care.
We're going to do this video with EMF, however, and I got another video coming up for y'all. This is going to be good too. This one for you, Jay. This is another video clip where we need to break down, did something really happen? And I'll throw y'all the alley-oop. I'll throw you the alley-oop, Jay. Okay. You know how you get ready to go to a fancy restaurant, right? And you hungry, and you don't really want to look at the menu, so you looking at everybody else's plate as you walk through the restaurant. And that should make you even hungry. Well, we have a situation here where somebody was looking at a menu and something that was on the dinner plate, and them asses got hot.
Talk about it.
Got wet.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Here we go. Here we go.
But I get locked on every door. Nothing like a little Palestine to get it started.
Somebody's hungry.
I know I am.
Damn.
Got a little Beijing beef.
Little Oriental chicken.
Ever need me to have that?
What makes you think you can handle it?
Damn. Coach Kopp.
The funds are trying to find out.
Boy, Coach Kopp ain't missed no words, did he? Just Coach Kopp ready. He pulled a full Trey song. I'm about
Right.
to dive in.
You know what I'm saying?
Yours, man. Did they smash, Jay?
He said, hey, look, hey, I know you used to ride in the Honda Civic, but Cadillac got more leg room, baby.
Get on this American train right here.
You know what I mean?
Get on this American
I got a V8.
Damn
He
right.
found out he was eating some Asian cuisine.
Hey, if he did, he was hungry 30 minutes later.
Finds out he had some Asian cuisine.
Yeah, he was back at it 30 minutes later for more, because, you know, you're always hungry 30 minutes later.
I don't think they did anything.
They didn't.
But it might be an opportunity where they might do it. What if they end up being in a relationship and she gets off?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the vendetta why he's going after them.
That's why I said my first reaction.
Because remember, we didn't see her
at the beginning.
Right.
At the beginning.
But she
So,
do look a little
you
older
heard
than
me here
him.
First, I don't know if anybody else said it, but I know I said it tonight.
I said it already. First reaction at 1 o'clock in the morning. But it's all good. It's not something that nobody else could think of. But anyway,
Right.
you know what I mean? It wasn't no groundbreaking thing. But it's cool because it's possible. But she looks older than him. But we all know black don't crack. So they could be the same age.
Exactly.
So, you know, it's possible. But I do think we going to see something happen before this season is over, though.
Hey, look, as long as that flow get wet, Moochie, it don't matter, do it. As long as that flow get wet, what you think, Moochie?
Hey, it happens, though, with a lot of people that work together long hours.
Yeah, especially that.
Yeah.
I read a statistic 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The top 3 jobs where people cheat on their spouses: police, fire, and military.
I can see that. You'd spending so much time.
Yep. And what you got, Moochie?
What I got
that's
with
On that Moochie scene.
I think, like I said, I think they setting us up for it. They giving us a foreshadowing moment.
Do you think that would be something we should see? Like on the screen?
I don't want to see it, but
I mean, look.
Little angel hair pasta.
He's the only one that's been able to get through to him when he's opening up to her.
Right.
So, I mean, they spending a lot of time together.
Hey, it happens.
Look, she thirst trapping,
I'm saying
Moochie.
it's possible.
She thirst
She
trapping.
thirst
Moochie.
trapping.
She already done said she don't like his breath because he's smoking cigarettes, and then she over there letting him get all in her face.
So, if y'all see him next week sucking on lollipops,
Ah,
and he not smoking no more, y'all know what's up. Trying
that's
to get
funny.
right, so you can have some of that cuisine.
Let me get a little bit of that dumpling.
I'm gonna say they smashed because in the beginning, this scene right here, her shirt was tucked in, but by the time they got ready to go the next day, that shit was untucked.
Let me see.
It was. I don't got all the.
Oh.
pictures
I was about
of
to
that.
say, I ain't noticed that.
I gotta look because I took a picture of them after.
I got it on, but I didn't look. I got those, but I didn't pay attention to that.
Now, how did y'all feel about the way it went down with Southwest T and Markisha? Basically, she gave him the drawers one more time, and then after that, she wants to basically be a housewife because she wants someone that can take care of her and the kids, where she ain't got to be worrying about being thrown out at her own house and thinking that someone stole the money. How do you feel like she handled him in that situation, Moochie? I understand what she's saying about, I don't want my kids seeing all these people. However, you done told your kids he's just the driver. So talk to me, Moochie.
I don't like what she did. I don't like the fact that she did that with the kids in there.
All right, you got more done.
I had a problem with that.
I thought you was talking about what she did to him.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care about the kids part. Watch TV. Grown folks talking. Don't knock on the door.
They're going to be all wilted and stuff. You know how kids be when they be in a tub for a long, long time?
Kids forget.
Moochie,
Forget about it.
We don't know how long they took, Moochie, because all we seen was Terry had his face down there in the meat.
Damn right. Kids, don't knock on the door.
He probably was really licking it because you know they are items.
It looked very good to me.
Look, you look like you going back for a helping too.
I would if I could.
You're using your toothpick.
Hey.
Get the hairs all out your teeth.
Nah, she got a Brazilian wax. You ain't getting no hair.
I'ma try.
You want to be able to get up in there like it's a peach.
Hey, I'ma try.
Get all the dry.
Unless she going to somebody that get the inner hairs, I don't give a damn how good your wax is. There'll still be a little bit of hair on the inside of them lips, and they're going to get in your teeth. A little bit, just a little bit. Little taste.
Now, somebody put in the comments, that just said bold, so it caught my eye, that she a pedophile. I know it's a double standard. I don't see it that way. We don't know how old she is in the
She's
show.
older than Terry, who is definitely a teenager.
Yeah.
But we, like you said, we don't know. She could be 19.
How
Right.
do you expect a boy that age to really come with all of that?
Man, she in their life though, so she don't care.
And then when she asked him, "Are you not taking me there because you have somebody there?" Yeah, my mother and father. He lives with his parents.
Right.
I mean, come on. That didn't even have to go there with him telling about the girl.
He told the truth. I mean,
That's
he
true.
told the truth.
She didn't have to come at him like that though.
Yeah, I didn't like she played herself.
She handled that horrible. Like she had a. So you about to go back to a man that beats you, puts you out in the rain with your children, and don't give a damn what y'all doing, and accuses you of stealing from him. And technically, because y'all married, what his is yours, and vice versa. And you ready to tell Southwest T, a man who didn't have to come pick your ass up and take you to the weekly buy hotel, bring your kids a brand new Sega Genesis, bring pizza, bring fresh linens, okay? He done all that, and you up here having an emotional moment, like, oh no, I can't. I just can't. I just need a man that I know I can just count on. I get you don't want your kids to be seeing random men. Well, don't make them random. Make it just this one guy. You already done told the kids he's the driver. It ain't got to be random men if you know this is the man you want to pursue. Right.
And that's where the difference with men and women come with emotion versus rationality. I get the emotion and the ration. We all need both. But you got put out in the rain with your kids, and this man came with the cape and umbrella to save you.
And umbrella.
And you kick him out? You did to him what just happened to you?
And Jay.
You know what I mean? And then calling him back, we see.
Then you left him there to live. A 4-page letter. A 4-paragraph letter with misspelled words at that.
She did misspell something?
Yeah, she has a misspelled word.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Bruh.
She spelled night, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, we just playing, Moochie. We just playing. Let me get on down here to...
They did have the right song for me.
They did.
So, Moochie, this one is for you. How did you feel about this part right here?
Oh.
K9 just straight messing up, baby. Like, bruh, you asking for it. And how did you like? This was the episode of nothing but opportunity for Meech. Meech seen opportunity everywhere, and he was sliding up in them DMs the way us should be sliding up in big girls' DM. Talk to me about this, Moochie.
I feel like K9 is playing with fire. Just with that what it's saying. Even the translator is worried about his actions that they may get to him just to send a message. Because he's translating everything anyhow. I don't. This is not a good look for K9.
Nope.
Because like he's basically saying, y'all, I'm not paying y'all.
Yeah. Like, come on. And Mooch, the amount of money he owed these dudes back in the 80s, I mean...
That's $100 million today, damn near.
Yes. Jay, talk to me about K9 and the stupidity. How do you see Meech capitalizing on this? Because Southwest T is right to worry about them taking K9 plug. But at this point, K9 done basically said F you. So could Meech possibly pay off what K9 owed, slap a tax on it, become his plug, and get protection from the Colombians? Could you see a scenario where he does that?
Well, I don't know about pay off his bill, but I see that he gonna use that gift to gab, and they gonna like him. And once he start moving things and paying and coming through, they gonna keep him flush, and they gonna love him and keep him straight. And K9 a dead man walking, and Meech see that. So as Terry is saying, don't do this and that, he's thinking K9 is gonna be around to come around and do something to you, and Meech is thinking this dude to be dead at any day. You know, that's why it makes more sense to me now why every time we see him, he in that place with all these people around. Because he thinking he'll be safe with all them people, and they won't come in there and kill everybody. But the Colombians will come in there and kill everybody in that place. You know, if it came down to
I
it.
just don't get it. Like, how he thinking that he really
He delusional.
toe with them like that.
Well, he done got away with so much. He done shot dudes at the basketball game. He done did so much that sometimes that go to your head and you think, exactly. I've seen some hood people that's been through some stuff and shootouts and stuff.
Somebody bigger and badder.
It is, and then you know sometimes it's just random. Sometimes you know it'd be the time you least expected, or you know you thought you was straight, and it got through this or that or whatever. So. You know, he thinking that he's big and bad, but it's like you say, it's always a bigger.
Always a bigger.
I just feel like he's making a big mistake with this K9.
This was the opportunity Meech wanted. This is what he wanted. This is the opportunity he wanted and needed. And K9 going to either be working for Meech or K9 going to have a Colombian problem, and maybe he ready to die. Ain't his girlfriend Colombian or something like that?
Yeah, she was definitely Spanish.
Something to that effect, yeah, for sure.
She probably, yeah. Now that he ain't with her and he popped old boy, she probably was his last lifeline to dealing with them. Yeah.
She's like, I'm still gonna do my thing. Who knows? She might have been supposed to pay. She might have been going to pay back the Connect and did something dirty to him, like did him dirty where they didn't get their money. Like, I'm not paying it. That was, you know.
And he delusional because he told Meech, yeah, I got something working. That new Connect will be coming through. That new shipment will be here any day or in a couple days. Whereas Meech just heard from dude, yeah, so he know he lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just trying to keep Meech keep Meech behind him because he sees the potential that Meech has.
Yeah.
So he want to keep him behind him. Keep him behind him. You're gonna always be number two. You ain't gonna be number one. So he thinks.
But the problem is when you got a person who hungry enough and you don't promote them, they will demote you.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
But K9, that's not K9's only problem. The Colombians, the police is after him too. So we don't know how this is gonna play out.
And sooner or later, I still feel like Lamar gonna be after him for something. I do. Lamar gonna get entangled.
I figured they was gonna I figured those two was gonna face off. I hope they do. I hope we're not disappointed. I know it's not something like how we thought Proctor's cousin Benny. Cousin Benny. Like how we had so much high hopes for him.
Oh my God!
I hope it's not something like that. I hope we're not disappointed like that.
I'll never forgive them for that. We thought Benny was gonna do something.
Just like we thought the chef was gonna do something too. Like I don't want to be disappointed like that with these, like how we was disappointed with those two guys.
I always said I didn't think they was
potential.
Yeah, I never thought they was gonna meet. I know everybody been saying they gonna meet and stuff, but I mean the first time we saw them, first episode, I didn't know. But the more I watched it after that, I'm like, how are they gonna meet each other? Why would they fight? Like,
yeah, I thought
it don't seem like they would meet.
I was thinking when Meech got shot, it might have been some type of he might have helped with the give back and stuff.
He don't care about Meech.
He didn't care about it.
Yeah, he didn't care when Meech went through
what he got going on.
Yeah, remember he ain't paid Meech after he came through with the dope a day late. He ain't give a damn. Like, man, forget you. So he don't give a damn about Meech. He just want to use him to make him money. He ain't about to go fight for him. Yeah.
No, he's not.
Even if Meech lost his work or money, he'd be like, that's on you. Get me my stuff or you dead.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, so.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Last thing we're going to cover, and we'll start with you, Mooch, and end with J. Mo. There's a rat among us, but we have a rat that decided to come clean. Take a look at this, and we'll break it down.
Jerry Curl Juice.
Jerry Curl Juice.
Yeah, because he had to still tell a story. Oh, Jay's going. There he go.
No, he's not.
So that they still have to tell a story. He still got to continue the story, so it don't seem like they still
Right.
Because he know they listening now.
That's what's
So,
funny.
Moochie, how do you feel about the way this scene went down and your boy broke down and cried?
It was real
again?
emotional, yo, because he saw that. I think, you know why he cried like that? This is what I'm going to say. I feel like he did that because all this time, if he would have just went to Meech and told him what he needed for his mom, Meech would have helped him. And he knew from that moment, that's where he messed up. If I didn't take this cop's help, I would never be on the hook for all of this. So he knows if I would have went to Meech like I should have and told him what was going on, he would have actually put my mother in a better home.
Yep.
Just to make sure everything is all right.
100%. You
So
know,
I think that's why it was such an emotional scene. And I like the fact that B. Mickey was crying.
yeah.
Because he was touched by the whole thing, and then he felt the love from Meech trying to basically make up to him for him taking out Kato. So I think by him getting the plots and all that, look, I want to make up for you, and I know that with everything that was going on with you and your mother, you know, I think when he heard what he did and knew all of that, even though he said it was kind of morbid in the beginning, he knew it came from his heart. And that's probably where he had his, like, hindsight is 20/20. If I knew what I was into, like how it's going now, I would have never got this man involved in our stuff.
Right. What you got, Jay? I feel everything Moochie said was she pulled out that hammer and she hit it right on the head. Because this is the second time my man got emotional and didn't go through with throwing his boy under the bus.
I mean, he know that pretty much he sold out. The only family, the only person that really truly had his back from a good place.
Right.
Meech wasn't asking for nothing in return or none of that. He just went and did it. He didn't say, hey, could you, I mean, I wouldn't have thought of that at that age to go get the burial plots and all of that stuff. I wasn't thinking of that. So he was automatically thinking of stuff for him, and he like, damn, this dude, I'm over here tripping about stuff and doing this, and here I am in this situation about to do him in for the Coach Kopp.
Right.
You know, so, you know,
For the
yeah.
Coach Kopp.
He knew he messed up.
So then, this is the last question I got to ask both of y'all. Who came and snatched B. Mick? Who's that snatching him up? Coach Kopp? Or do you think it's Meech and the BMF crew or PA crew?
I think it's Lamar.
Oh.
I think it's Lamar got his ass, to be honest with you. And, you know, he about to get some payback. He trying to take all them out. He already took out one of them at the record store. I think he coming back trying to, you know, get more info. So,
And he
you
has
know.
been following them. So if B. Mickey's doing the same thing every day, going up to that home to see his mother, then it could be Lamar. But I really think it's Detective Brian, because he got to get that dope back. They ran off with the dope.
And that's a good one, too.
3-4 keys, Moochie, what is 3 or 4
Yeah,
keys?
it was 2 keys, right? 2 bricks, right?
2 bricks, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think Bryant need a bag, but he ain't never used nothing like that before. He just come up, hey,
Yeah, but he
bitch,
took
my man.
the evidence, and he was already getting yelled at by his captain about it.
Yeah, but he don't need to do that out on the
Come back
street.
with that dope and arrest. What you think gonna happen to him?
I agree. I'm just saying I don't think he needs a bag to come grab B. Mickey. Like, he just grab him up like he's done every other time. He ain't never did nothing like that. So why would he need to do that? He just run up, where the bricks, grab him up.
So
It could be him or that big guy, the big guy that's with them. Damn, I can't think of his name right now.
Who? That's with Meech?
Yeah, the big guy, the one that was real mad on my mama. That one.
Who?
He dead?
Who? His name is who?
Not,
Oh, you talking about, yeah. The one that was about to get in the fight till they told him to step back.
Yeah.
We family.
His name who?
Okay.
His name who?
Who?
Is his name? Yeah.
Yeah, who? So
now see, I'm thinking
that could be one of the guys that get him.
I'm thinking that the fact that whoever it is, they covering his face so he can't see where they're going. They're probably not going to kill him initially, and they obviously don't want him to see where they're going, which would tell me he's not going to die. That's what that tells me. He's not going to die. He's going to probably get that ass beat pretty bad. And it could be the PA boy. That's who I'm thinking it is. I'm thinking it's going to be the PA boy. It's possible. We'll see. We'll see. But ladies and
Maybe
gentlemen,
helping
we
Meech
get up
out,
outta
huh?
here. Right, helping Meech out. Be
Possibly.
sure to subscribe to J channel, Moochie channel. They put out great work. Download the podcast. Show us some love. I will be back up here with Moochie on Wednesday. I'll be here with Larry on Monday. I don't know if I'm going to be here Tuesday, but then Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, I done got the D-Generation X crew together for Snowfall. It'll be me, Larry, B. Avery, and One Take Big Dog is coming to bring you guys Snowfall. And I am going to drop Bel Air videos too. And I can't forget about Your Honor, which I'm dropping tomorrow. Crystal done petered out on me, so I'm just having to upload the video. So y'all just stay tuned for all that good stuff. Till that next Sex is Hell video, people, we are out of here. Some of us is about ready to fall over right now and sleep. I'm one of them.
I'm going to be live tonight for Godfather Harlem, so.
That's right. Don't forget.
Still got a little more to go for me.
I'm going live Monday for BMF at 10.
Okay.
I'm doing Your Honor. I do that. I'm doing that Wednesday and Thursday. I don't even know. I think Tuesday I'm doing Your Honor. Wednesday I'm doing Godfather Harlem. Thursday I know what you Snowfall. I know it comes on Wednesday, so I'll be doing it Thursday sometime. I'll try to upload a video. I don't think I'm going live for that.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it.
It's so much stuff that's out right now. It's hard to juggle.
I'm trying to just keep up with everything right now.
Let alone movies, too.
And exactly. And I got to go do Cocaine Teddy Bear because it's got a couple of people from Your Honor in it.
Yeah.
We got my boy Isaiah Whitlock.
The mother-in-law is in it. And the mayor.
Isaiah Whitlock. Yeah, that's what Jay talking about. He in it. And so y'all just sit tight, man. We're going to keep y'all thoroughly entertained, giving y'all the best reviews you're going to find on YouTube. Come check us out. Stick with us. Keep them alerts on. And we out of here. Peace.